Hey friends, and I do mean friends. So I trying to survive the remaining of today, and I'm trying to put together what exactly happened this week in general. I was challenged to capacity, and in conclusion, it kind of made me think that is judgment here? Is this our judgment? The beginning? Did something initiate today? Because a lot of the GPS signal went down. I'm an Uber driver, and so um, I had a long day today. And unlike many people, we have to do several different jobs in order to put food on the table. I'm gonna shut my door for a second. This is the third, fourth time I tried to make this video, and disturbances and noise have interrupted my flow. Uh, yeah, it's kind of interesting because this week was like challenge beyond challenge, beyond challenge, beyond challenge. And I'm either thinking, did I fail at something that I was given a test to? Or am I thinking too much about it? Am I too OCD about what I was observant about? But long story short, today I had a performance. I had this show where I really wanted to display. There was a lot of things that were going into this show. I had a lot of meaning, a lot of reason to be there, and a lot of people were waiting for me. A lot of people were anticipating what I had to bring to the table, and I'm just disappointed because the morning started off with a conversation that I do regret having. I'm human, but I had a conversation, and I think the conversation transpired and manifested some karma. And I think the conversation was a test, because I think if there's a serpent that exists and there's wisdom that the serpent obtains, the serpent's not the enemy. The serpent uses ourselves as the enemy of ourselves, if that makes any sense. This person actually had a conversation with me I have not spoke to in a year, and I thought it was a part of me for saying that, lonely guy, empath, feel everything in every corner of every block, constantly vibrating, body's constantly jittery, body is constantly changing, emotions are constantly flowing. Sometimes it's nice to date somebody, to say, you know what, I'm seeing someone, but I think it's not for everybody. And every time since I was 21, every time I dare a challenge to say, like, I really am going to not care what the universe is telling me, not care what the Father is assigning me as a duty, I'm going to achieve to have what I want to have. I want love. I want a companion. I want relationship. I want to, but it did spiral out of control years ago, and it took a lot of trying to control that. And there's a lot of regret that comes with your awakening experience, but everyone grew up watching me. I didn't grow up making mistakes and then being something. I was being pushed into being this advocate, this leader, that leader. And here I am now wondering what's happening to the relationships that I thought I had. Are people reading too much into who I am battling on the inside, and are they mistaking my outside for the battle inside? So today, I'm somebody who, I'm like everyone else. I have to scrape every day to earn money. I have to work every day, 7 days a week, nonstop, in order to have food on the table. And so I had an Uber drive for about 3 hours, and something went wrong with the app. The app crashed, so the funds that were supposed to be available were not obsolete. Couldn't get it. The last ride that I had was a 40-minute drive, and great people. We had a wonderful conversation about excuse me, about faith and the truth and denominations. And the guy was like very stronghold to his Christianity belief. And I think what I said may have manifested a boomerang effect where I was like, well, it's great you have your belief and your temple and your faith. But if you expand yourself a little bit further out the box, you will see much more. And he said, I don't want to see much more. I already have what I need to have. And he's valid. He's totally right with what he said. And it was like questioning him was almost like me questioning the divine creator. And it felt like, even this whole week, it was kind of interesting. Like, I witnessed a lady getting robbed at gunpoint just a few blocks away from here. There was a drunk guy who drove through here the day before, and he crashed into a bunch of parked cars, and his truck ended up upside down outside of my window. You can't help but think, am I causing this? Am I the epicenter of what's going on? How do I control it? And it makes you doubt having this gift. It makes you doubt. Every day you have to protect yourself, do this, shield yourself, open yourself, connect people, love people, forgive people, teach people. I think I'm at max capacity, where today I'm defeated, I'm spent. I'm going to wake up a better person. But from Monday to now, I am just completely wiped out. I'm completely and it's not like I blame anyone. I just think the universe is not harmonizing with me. And I think it's my own fault. I did this to myself. It isn't like what I did recently, it was throughout time. And all I can do about these situations is just reflect on, had I just made one little change, had I just made one other decision. So everything is basically ripping me apart, and I'm watching my reality shatter because of my self-conviction and my judgment of myself. And it's not like I'm going to sit here and beat myself up. It's just reflecting and going through every story. It just seems that it is coming out, and I'm not intentionally doing this. So I'm wondering if judgment is here. This is it. This is what judgment really is. So I was leaving my last passenger, going to my event that I had to be at, and my tire blew out. So I couldn't get to where I needed. I immediately knew that there's no way I can get to where I needed to go. I went through my backpack. My costume was ruined by the chemicals I had in my backpack. I had foot powder, I had baby oil, I had water, I had, hummus. It just seems like something opened up my bag and just smeared all this all over my trunk, and my costume was destroyed. And then I entertained the Archon theory and thinking, well, maybe I have a parasite that is, or something that I cannot see that is literally like, within my parameter doing this. Because the coincidence of my costume being ruined and my tire being blown out and flat, even down to there's a charm that I had on my keychain. I don't want to cry. I've been trying not to cry all day, but I need to. I dropped my keys at the gas station and my charm broke. And it wasn't for me, it was someone who gave it to me because they know what I do for so many people, and they thought it was a good gesture of protection. And when it dropped, it just shattered. So I'm just kind of broken right now and wondering, like, what is this? Is it Mercury retrograde? But these are not my thoughts. This isn't how I think. This isn't how I treat myself. I'm not this person. If you go down the paper trail of my videos, I'm very enlightening and encouraging. I'm just opening my vulnerability to everyone that this is a real thing. I'm a real person. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat this experience. And I think many people who feel the way that I feel right now all know that something weird is going on. So, but I thank you all for watching. I thank you all for supporting me and supporting the channel. I lost a few subscribers because my own conviction says that they foresaw things of my current experience or my own past, but everyone has their test. See this right here above me? That's a test. Everything's a testament. Everything, that's what a test is. You have to have testaments in order to persevere. But I know when I look at this, I know the ultimate perseverance was made so that we don't have to fight that hard anymore. And it's the truth. But I can tell you that the burdens and challenges were beyond heavy this week, and it slapped me down to the ground. But don't worry, your boy will be back tomorrow. I'm going to get some rest. I'm going to love and forgive myself. And if it isn't a demonic attack, if it is an enemy, if it is an archon, I want to surround myself with love and extend my forgiveness to that energy, because they hate that. And I'm not a person who hates. So I hope this message finds you all with grace. And I love you guys very much. And don't feel alone. I think loneliness was what started the snowball effect in my whole journey, my spiritual, metaphysical journey. If you guys ever need a friend, you need someone, I'm here. I'm literally like, just write a comment below, write your email, or I can write my email and you guys can send me your comments. And you don't have to do this alone. Not many people can survive doing this. But I'm here for you. Peace.